Hello there, everybody. This is a quick little overview video of this blaster that I've been working on. It doesn't have a name yet, but placeholder name right now is just MegaXL Rifle. It is essentially a pump-action revolver turreted MegaXL blaster. And then there are also cylinder options for shotgunning 3 elite darts or some mega or other things. 1 second, let me pull that up. Yeah, this is an old model right here with only 4 chambers, but you can see 3x elite or mega or rival. But yeah, this is a blaster. It's essentially a pump action version of the Thumper, which is an old design that I have, which uses a harmonica clip to fire shotguns or shotgun amounts of normal darts or MegaXL. But this is just that, but made pump action and with a revolver turret on it. So yeah, pretty cool. I'm currently test printing it right now. Prints are going well. I don't really have anything substantial to show you guys in terms of printed parts at this moment. I'm expecting them to be done within a few days from now. Right now it's Friday. It's probably going to be done by Wednesday the 30th. But yeah, pretty cool blaster. Going over the features, the chamber automatically rotates. Actually, I can show you that by just hiding these bodies. There we go. The cylinder automatically rotates with this cam track down here. So when you pump, the pump has a little thing that sticks into this cam track and rotates the cylinder for you to the next chamber. So you don't need to do it manually. You can also pump it all the way back, and then when you're in the backmost position, you can freely rotate the chamber up front with your hand. So let's say you want to get to a specific chamber because that's the only one that has a dart in it. You can manually rotate to that chamber without breaking any of the mechanism. And then you can also quickly swap cylinders, which I would love to show you, but Fusion is trying to crash right now. Basically, there is this bit right here is going to be able to pivot instead of right now it's just screwed on for the first prototype. But this is going to be able to pivot, and then you'll be able to take out this nut up here, which I'll probably use a wing nut or something like that. Take this all off the front, just like that. Stick on a new one, and put back on the keeping ring, this thing right here, and then you'll have a new chamber, or a new cylinder. It's pump action. It has a plunger system just like the Thumper, which is derived from the skewer. So it is basically a big thing in the front with a ram on the tip that seals into the cylinder itself. And then it has a threaded rod going through the middle of the plunger with a thing back here that it connects to. And then this thing back here is what connects to the priming bars, like that. And then the sear and trigger layout is something pretty new that I've been wanting to try out for a while. It is a sear in front of the trigger, and then the trigger pivots like normal, like that, and the sear pivots down like that. And then that will stick the sear out the bottom of the blaster, which is fine. It's just an aesthetic thing. Stick that out the bottom. This hole here is for an elastic that will go through there because there's no space for a spring to actuate the sear. And then the pump itself has a clearance notch in it for the sear, so it can still deprime the blaster if you want, as you can see there. The pump has a bearing on it, which is this white thing over here. It has 2 bearings on it, sorry. One for each side. That should make it nice and smooth. And then you can see that the thing that actuates the rotation mechanism is right there. built into the pump itself. And then you can see in that cross section actually that there's not a lot going on back here. That's just how it is. That's how the mechanism worked out, which means that you don't really need to have a stock. I'm printing the first prototype without a stock, mainly just because I wanted it to print faster. But if you don't want a stock, you don't need a stock. So you can just print this, and then you can have a nice little thing. So this blaster is basically a conceptual derivative of the triple shot by Lannard, I don't know, the triple shot, and the ERTL pump action shotgun. Or sorry, the ERTL rapid fire shotgun. Both of those are blasters with the same sort of layout, where you got a grip in the back, got a pump grip in front of that, and then in front of that you have a big turreted cylinder in the very front of the blaster. Both those blasters used to be very popular in the community before the age of 3D printing, and then nothing has really came out to take the place that was left by them, take the hole that was left by them in the market. So here's my attempt to fill that hole. Because this uses a Thumper-derived firing system, it gets about the same performance as a Thumper, which should be around 100 FPS on MegaXL. Pretty good range, pretty good power. Should be nice. I have done some improvements to the plunger mechanism between Thumper and this blaster. If we pull that apart, you can see that this priming block up front, this thing right here, is now split into two parts and then screwed together. That should help a lot with durability and printability. It also has better airflow path now. If we go into that, much wider airflow path, so more air can get out of it. And then for the plunger, I have basically redesigned it from scratch. I fixed some issues with printability of the inner O-ring spacing. Changed all of the sizes to be slightly better sealing, slightly thicker. Fixed issues with durability, basically. Fixed the screw holes in the back of the plunger to work better, be slightly longer, tap into things better, hold together better, which should be letting it seal with this inner O-ring in here better. And then I also made it sort of flatter in the back, and that will let you use long shot / Lynx springs in this blaster, which will be pretty nice. So yeah, this should be overall better than Thumper in terms of durability. It should be around the same power level because it's the same rough layout and plunger volume in terms of prime length. But you'll be able to put some stronger springs into this. Airflow should be better, so I'd expect it to hit a little bit better than Thumper. But of course, the first prototype isn't done yet, so I can't tell you that definitively yet. But yeah, that's the blaster. I'm currently printing it. As we speak right now, I have prints running. So hopefully there will be more information on this coming pretty soon. I'm quite excited for this blaster to be in hand and tested. Quite excited about this, especially after all the seriousness with working on Alchemist, which is my pump action blaster. Actually, one second. Alchemist. I have it in the same folder. After working on Alchemist for the past few months, I kind of want something dumb and fun. After Alchemist being super serious, aiming for the best performance possible, making it the best thing that I possibly can, I really want something big and dumb and fun. Big darts going real fast, lots of darts going real fast, with shotguns, with shotgun ammo chambers. Yeah, should be lots of fun. So I'm quite looking forward to this being done. I will make sure to post a video whenever first prototype is done, and probably do some chronographing as well, and compare it against my Thumper, and see if those performance increases actually worked. So yeah, that's all that I've got for this video. Thanks for watching, and make sure to keep up to date with new changes as they come along in the future.